Hi, yeah.
Hi.
The team news for this game. Will McCleary and McShane be okay?
Sorry, McCleary?
McCleary and McShane, will be okay?
Yeah, they've been training today, so we need to have a look at them now, and the physios are doing that, to have a look, can they join in on Friday again and being available for the game on Saturday.
Everybody else good?
Most of the players are good, yeah.
It's a massive match. You finished 5 points above Fulham in the table, but many people making you underdogs for this tie. What do you think?
Yeah, I don't mind that they're doing that. You know, I'm not really reading all the things what people are writing about us at Fulham, so I'm not really interested either. I'm interested in the team, in what we can do, in how we've been playing this season, how we've been playing against Fulham, how they've been playing against us, and to finding a way to make it difficult for them to get a good result so we can go to the final. But we know as well that it's not going to be easy, because Fulham, they've got a good team, they've got a good side, quality players. They've been looking for the moment to end up in the top six as well for several seasons already. I think to go to the Premier League as well. You know, they've been Fulham. They've been in the Premier League for years already. You know, they've got money to spend as well. So it's logical that they've got that ambition. We've got that ambition as well. There's no pressure on us to go there straight away. But if you're there, if you have the chance to do it, then you want to do that, and that's what we want to do.
Are you confident you can beat them over 2 legs?
Well, we've beaten them at home as well. They've beaten us at home. We've beaten them over here. So you know, they know that as well. We know that. So and I think in the playoffs, it's about 2 games. You know, in the league, if you play a game and you lose a game, then it's, you know, you can think, okay, there's a lot of games to go. So you can always set the record straight. Now you need to do it in 2 games. You know, it's a different approach, different way of stress maybe with teams, managers, players, so everything can happen.
Have you talked much about the 5-0 defeat in December?
No, we haven't. We've spoken about the 1-0 that we won at home.
How would you compare the 2 sides then? You've said obviously beating each other, you know, how would you compare Fulham and Reading basically? Well,
they've got their own system how they want to play, so do we. We both like to have possession, we both like to create chances from having possession and then score goals. You know, they've been doing it very well. We've been doing it well as well this season, I think. As you know, we're looking for a certain progress within the team, within the club. You know, throughout several seasons. You know, first season we end up 3rd in the league. I think we did quite well. So you know, we're always looking in what we can do against a team like that. You know, and we're ready for it. Everybody's looking forward to it. I think as a club, as a player, as a group, you want to play certain games at a certain level. Well, here we are, and now we need to show it.
They've been scoring really heavily. How important is it that you defend really well in this first game?
Yeah, I think it's not only these 2 games. I think every game you play, you need to defend well. Everybody knows that. You know, but also you need to attack well to score goals. We know that they can do it. We can do that as well. So it's nothing new, to be fair.
And to the people who say Fulham were the team to avoid in the playoffs, what do you say?
Yeah, well, I don't mind, to be fair, you know, because if you want to go into the final, if you want to go into the Premier League, you get even better teams than Fulham. So you need to well, match yourself with every team, with the best teams within the league. So you know, if you don't play them now, then if you do it well against another team, then you might face them in the final. So. I don't mind really, you know. We want to prove ourselves with the best teams within the league. We play Fulham; it's one of the best teams within the league, and now we just need to do it.
We're speaking to Jaap Stam after you. He's your player of the season again. He could be busy over the next 2 games, but how good has he been this season?
I think everybody is going to be very busy within the game. You know, our players, their players. Ali's been great for us. He's been doing very well this season. Last couple of seasons, he's improved as a goalie and everything what he could do, and that counts for mainly all the players within the squad. So we're very happy with him.
So yeah, you faced Fulham more than any team this season, if you take into account that half game that got fobbed off as well. Are you prepping the way you did earlier in the season, or are there any differences for you now?
No, we're prepping the same way. You know, we look at their games, we look at their own games. You know. Their last couple of games and how they've been playing against us as well, you know. So we try to get as much information as we can. Going to give that to the players as well. Of course, you don't want to make it too difficult because, of course, you know, during a game or during a session, certain things might change. You never know. But you know, there's no reason for us to do things differently because, you know, in how we've been working throughout the season, everything went well. So why should you change things which are going well?
And then Fulham, they've won 5 out of their last 6 games coming into the playoffs. And often the playoffs goes to the team who are in form, much like Reading are at the moment. This is a bit of a clash of the two form teams in the playoffs, isn't it?
Yeah, people are always looking, and people like stats and how people have been playing. I think need to have a look in these games as well. These are really games that matter in terms of, okay, within 2 games you need to do it. It's about nerves and everything that comes to the game as well now. Certain tactics maybe, approach of the game, coolness of players. Do they still have the same ability under pressure? Can they still deliver the same things? So it's going to be interesting how this game is going to be. How this game is going to go, for them, but also for us, because we've got a mixture of experienced players and young players as well. For a lot of players, this is a new situation, so it's going to be good, and then it's going to be a great learning experience for everybody.
And then we've already had it mentioned that Reading are seen as a bit of outsiders in the playoffs. Is that a help or a hindrance to you as a manager?
I don't really, you guys mention it to me. I don't really care how people talk about us. We know what we can do, and we've proven that to everybody within the league. And we're focusing on ourselves and in what we think we can do, and hopefully to make it difficult for the opposition.
And then, considering where Reading started this season and your expectations, would it be seen as a failure now if Reading didn't complete the job and get to the Premier League, or would you just sit down and start again?
No, I think everybody needs to be very happy already in where we ended up. Because nobody, like you guys know that as well, expected us to end up in the top 6. We ended up third in the league. Great achievement from the players. The only thing is, of course, when you're in the top 6 and you need to play playoffs, that if you have the opportunity and the chance to make it to the final or go to the Premier League, then you want to take that and you want to go for it, and that's what we need to do. But if everybody's working very hard, if they give it their everything, to be fair, and we don't make it, it's not a shame. But because we've done very well. The boys have worked very hard. They made a lot of progress, and we need to take this experience then to the next season to hopefully even do better, which is not going to be easy, of course, But you need to learn from certain experiences, and that's what we need to do in this occasion as well.
And then just the final one from me. You, as a player, have been in dressing rooms before big games. Yeah. Give us a flavour as Jaap Stam, the manager, what you might be saying to the players before they go into these big games.
Well, we're not going to be changing a lot of things. I can only say that within 2 games, in playing in the playoffs, certain things are at stake in a short period. You can maybe approach a game differently. You can maybe work together in a different way as well, in approaching each other in a different way. Everybody knows what to do in these 2 games to get results, and in these 2 games it's all about stick together, work together, believe in each other, and then hopefully with the abilities that we have you can do well.
Cheers, yeah.
Thank you.